Yo, what's the word? It's the Jerm show. You know that. About to get active on some topics, and yeah, about to do the damn thing with it. You know, first on the docket, first on the rundown was Lamar MVP. Lamar MVP. MVP that man. MVP that man. Lamar looked elite versus the Texans. He took down the Texans team that had a lot of momentum, a lot of momentum to them. They had a lot of momentum, and yeah, took that team down. But yeah, the defense looks elite. Sheesh. So it's like they basically like handing them the trophy, the defense, because that's exactly what Lamar needs. He needs an elite defense so he can do his thing. He can read option, you know what I'm saying? He could just chip away at the field as opposed to, and he takes off, he does his read option where he keeps the ball and he gets a quick 10 yards, 15 yards to whatever to even more. So, yeah, MVP that man. MVP that man. Uh yeah. You see everybody's raving about Lamar. All the media guys, they're raving. No pun. No pun, man. Lamar's him, man. Lamar, look, after signing the contract, he did what he's paid to do. He's getting into an AFC championship, possibly a second MVP. Yo, he's worth every dollar and more. He's worth every dollar and more. Shout the shout the shout to the flock. You know what I'm saying? Shout the trust. You know what I mean? Like Ravens are looking good. Like Ravens can possibly take the Super Bowl this year. I wouldn't. I would say they are the Super Bowl favorites. Keep it a stack. Um, yeah, with that defense, Lamar. I didn't even realize all the weapons they have. Yo, they got Zay Flowers, elite. They got Odell in the cut. They got Devin Duvernay, who's a dog. You know what I'm saying? They got Likely, who's another dog at tight end. Um, I'm gonna say Ravens are the favorite to take it. Ravens are the favorite to take it, and Lamar's MVP because he's having an MVP year. Like seriously, efficient. Um, that wasn't as efficient as it gets. Like you going against a high-powered offense, like you going against a high-powered offense like Texans. You know what I'm saying? You gotta you gotta also match that intensity and that scoring power, and that's exactly what they did. If not, they eclipsed that, and they actually did what the Texans do to them. They smoked them. What was it, 34-10? But I ain't gonna say that defense is elite. But speaking, just like for Lamar, like I mean, like that defense wouldn't be probably as efficient without Lamar because Lamar he's not a game manager, but he manages the game. He's a master of the field. He does everything. So he gives the defense time to get rest. You know what I mean? He's giving them time to get rest as like by him being efficient with the offense as he does. So Shout out to him. Shout out to Lamar, MVP. That man, I said it. I said it. Word, man. Shout out to the Ravens. You see, Coach Harbaugh in the locker room getting crazy, yo. That's insane, man. And again, I was wanted to mention Ravens defense. Ravens defense is dogging right now, bro. They are dogging Patrick Queen. Still got Roquan. You got the you got dogs. You got Kyle Hamilton. Right? Am I bugging out? There's dogs on that team, bro. So like they looking like yo, no cap. They're better than those that super. Nah, I don't want to do that to Ray Lewis or Ed Reed. Oh my god. But as I'm talking about as a complete team, they're better than that Super Bowl team that beat my Giants when I was a young boy. But Ravens look good. They dominated the Texans. And man, that's gonna be a legendary game. Ravens versus Kansas City. It doesn't get better than that. Doesn't get better than that, bro. What? Can't wait for that. Um, with another potential MVP in Pat Mahomes, where again the team was dirt, like no notable like really receivers, and then you got guys like Patrick Mahomes just makes people better. Then you got Kelsey, who is like, damn, Kelsey give me chills, yo. This dude potentially can be the best tight end ever. I don't care. Yo, Kelsey, best tight end ever. Bro, the way he just, the ball's going to him and he still does his thing. Pat Mahomes gets it there, but damn, man. Like, shout out to Travis Kelsey. Boy, got the family in the booth going crazy. Yeah, damn. Football is fun right now. Football is elite right now. This is like exactly what we wanted to see. Like, come on, Lions, bro. Lions are a solid team. But let me not go too far. Um, yo, I gotta type it in. Shout out to shout out to Jordan Love, man. Shout out to Jordan Love. Shout out to this guy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I even underestimated him, man. Like, bruh, he showed out. He showed out against 49ers, bro. Like 49ers, won. They won, but it was a close one. It was a super close one. Like this dude is yo, this dude is like literally playing in like elite games already. Like filling in for Aaron Rodgers, like still keeping the Packers, who is now literally arguably America's team. Cause shout out to Brett Favre, he was on what's the name show? What's my man's name that's beefing with Stephen A. Whitlock. Sorry, man. Shout out to Whitlock. Uh, Brett Favre was on Whitlock's show and he said, "Yo, I think Green Bay should be America's team," and he's right. He's seriously right, bro. I was agreeing. Growing up, my dad liked Green Bay. I like Green Bay. We're Giants fans, of course, but we had respect for Green Bay before the Patriots, and we didn't like Dallas. Well, and we don't like the Patriots. Me personally like the Patriots because my high school team was called the Patriots. So I had a weird like liking the Patriots and the Giants. Yeah, I know. but uh, we also respected Green Bay as being elite. Like yo, like like the Bulls, you gotta respect the Bulls. I respected Green Bay back then, and like the 49ers, like you know what I mean? Because Brett was putting in that work, and yeah, so then we go to the fact of America's team, which yeah, that's like Green Bay. You don't get more America than that. That's where they make the cheese, my man's. Like it's elite out there. Like it's a small town, Wisconsin. Like you know what I mean? It's like a small town, like a football town. That's America. Like you know what I mean? Like they just love just that American product, and we all love the cheese from Wisconsin. America love cheese, bro. Extra cheese, like that's we known for that. So yeah, shout out to Jordan Love. No pun. We showing Jordan some love. You heard? We showing Jordan Love some love. That was my title. I said Jordan Love should get more love. Cause yo, the shoes he's filling and to actually do the job is amazing. With that said, I'm gonna say yo, the pack is back, yo. Pack is back. Who said that? I bet you a somebody on that team said that. Oh yeah, Jair. Shout out to Jair. Yo, the pack is back. Like, keep it a stack. Got to rhyme that. But pack is back. Um, what they did to Dallas, packed Dallas up. You know what I'm saying? Gave 49ers like, you know what I mean? They gave them a tough time. Like, and they're going deep into the playoffs with um what is it? Is this Jordan Love's first year? In his first year? Am I wrong? Yo, if this is Jordan Love's first year, I know it's not his rookie year, but I think it's probably first year, but second, taking him to the playoffs. That's elite. But like I said, he got dogs on his team. Like this is why I'm going to the Packers back thing because they got Aaron Jones, who's been a dog for them, like been a dog since Aaron Rodgers times. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you got the defensive side, and shout out to that offense. Shout out to that offense because you got some young dogs on there, man. You got Watson, right? You got a lot of up and coming guys. There's I'm gonna get back to them. You know what I'm saying? I'm butchering. I should have had that note because there was another young dog that was worthy. But shout out to the Packers. They're looking like a solid squad going forth, and they're young, which is crazy. So yeah. All right, next I'm gonna say shout to shout to the Lions, man. Shout to the Detroit Lions. Yo, over the weekend was lit, but Detroit been lit. I ain't gonna lie, yo. It's, it's been a good year for Detroit as far as music, sports. Look, the team, yo, the city is lit. Like, shout out to Detroit because I like that they rep Coney Island with that restaurant, whatever it is. And shout to them. No, um, yeah, Lions, bro. Lions are jumping right now. Oh yeah, from the week prior they had Megatron. Did anybody see that clip? They had Megatron, Barry Sanders. They had and Big Sean was there. Like Lions, like they built the culture. They finally built the culture. It's crazy. Like it's like a legit culture now. You got stars in the building. You got an elite team. You got a quarterback. You got come on. You got a pro. What's the name? All pro dude, Aiden Hutchinson, young guy. It's like a JJ Watt on your team. That line is solid. You got Frank Ragnow in them. Like you got Montgomery. You got some dogs on the team. You got Amon St. Brown. You got dogs on that team and more. Shout out to Reynolds. Shout out to a bunch of guys on that squad. Maven Reeves, I mess with. Lions look legit, bro. Like I said, they had to lose yourself as the hype music. Like it don't get better than that, bro. Lions look legit. Shout out to them. Uh, they won that game and they're gonna be in the NFC game against San Fran, right? That's gonna be a heavy game. If the Packers is giving them work, I don't know. Lions. If the Packers gave San Fran work, Lions might give them a little work too. I can't front, so I'm 50-50 on that game. I'm gonna say I'm a 60-40 in favor of the San Fran, but I don't know. Lions sneaky. They could flip it. Like I said, they solid. But speaking of the Niners, that's where I transitioned to the Niners. And Niners, shout out to them. Yo, why? Whoever seen that. Shout out to the Niners, man. Yo, I don't know. Is Debo hurt? I didn't really look all the way into that. I'm a look. Let me see. Is Debo hurt? Simple as that. In Google, Debo status unknown. 50-50 due to injury reports. In a report by CBS by Shauna McCarriston, wide receiver Debo status remains up in the air as he deals with a shoulder injury. He was originally ruled questionable to return and was eventually downgraded to out. San Francisco still considers him 50-50 suit up. Mm, that's tough. But they was looking it was looking pretty good. It was looking pretty solid without Debo, man. They got still got Kittles, still got Ayuk. They got a bunch of dogs. Jennings. You got Purdy who's playing. It's another one, bro. Like these new breeds, they're pretty solid, man. Brock Purdy is literally in the NFC Championship for the second. Is this? Nah, it might be his first. On my bugging, but I know he was pretty close last time. And San Francisco looks elite too. That defense, shout out to Fred Warner. That defense is shout out to Javarius Ward, where there was another conversation of who's the best corner right now, and there was an argument between I seen Sneed. Well, so, that was that Ayo moment with Sneed and his coach, and and it was like a debate. I forgot who posted it. Shout out to them. That Jadarius Sneed is the number one corner, and somebody said Chavarius Chavarius Ward. Excuse me if I'm butchering his name. That he should be the number one corner. In the comments, somebody put that. And look, going back to San Francisco, like, come on, you got to put somebody who's in the discussion of number one cornerback Fred Warner, who's definitely in the discussion, top five linebackers. Um, then you got that offense. You got CM. I didn't even mention CMC yet. Like they're super stacked. You got Kittles, who's a dog, who's an energy guy for them, hype man. Man, 49ers look scary, and they're always favorites to win the Super Bowl too. So this might be San Francisco's year as well. So that's gonna be lit. I'm gonna stay tapped in with that. You already is only 4 teams left. Definitely gonna be tapped in with them. All right, man. This is a first for me, man. This is personal. Shout out to my Nets. Shout out to my Nets. Yo, first off, the Nets, we was on like a crazy, horrific losing streak. I'm just tapping into my notes. All right, we was on that crazy losing streak. Feel me? We lose to the Blazers. Shout out to the Blazers. They got some young dogs. They was giving some team the other day. Oh yeah, it was giving the Lakers a little. Nah, the Lakers actually D'Lo was cooking them. But yeah, we lost to the Blazers. I was gonna do a show then. I was gonna be like, because there was also rumors of Spencer Dinwiddie saying that he's on strike and he's not giving max effort. And I could say I wanted to say that that could be potentially true because, and also in my notes I said, yo, refer back to Isaiah Whitehead because I was listening to an interview where Isaiah Whitehead was saying that he got traded. He was hurt and he got traded to the Nuggets, and then the Nuggets cut him because of something, some injury clause or something where they're able to do so, or something of that sort. I don't know, but I'm thinking Spencer Dinwiddie don't want to get in that boat, and who knows? I don't know. There's a lot of players that was in the Nets team that just disappeared. So I don't know if Spence is like is caught afloat to that. Like you know what I mean? He's like aware of that. I'm pretty sure he is, and he don't want to get hurt. And then the Nets are have the you know what I mean? They have the advantage to do whatever they want in that situation. But I don't think my Nets I don't think my Nets are gonna do it. I mean, the Whitehead situation. I don't know if that was the same owners, but that was grimy. And yo, Isaiah Whitehead needs another shot in the league, man. The way that was done, I didn't like that. Like seriously. But going back to the Nets, who knows if he doesn't want to get hurt, and he don't want to. He still wants to have the upper hand in the situation, which is he's Spencer Dinwiddie. He's a solid combo guard, and he wants to get paid for being just a leader and just like all the roles he plays in like actually making a team like a legit solid team like as he done before with the first skit of the Brooklyn Grit where he pretty much like we was in shambles off of the trade with the Paul Pierce and KG and all that trade, and we kind of signed Spence out of some situation where I know he was on Detroit, and I don't think that worked out. And then he somehow ended up on Brooklyn, and uh, like credit to Brooklyn as well because I think we also play a part in revitalizing like players' careers and stuff. But he pretty much stood like really help the franchise like to have that energy, that revigorating energy, and he sparked that in the team like by just being a solid two two all-star level type player. The way he was playing some night, where he was closing games out, he was clutch, like winning games, like single handedly when with them buzzer beaters at times. And he just created that just positive culture, just like not negative. Like he created a sneaker or something like that. He was trying to do his own thing. He's just like a really creative, like just like good guy. Like Spence is like he's a really smart individual. And shout out to Spence, man. The thing with Spence is that I know Spence wants to get paid, but he doesn't see. I guess he wants to get paid for. Of course, I think he feels like Brooklyn definitely owes him because look, he came back and kind of balanced out the 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 dumpster fire. I don't want to say dumpster fire, but another disarray of a situation when KD left. You know what I'm saying? And we picked up Macau and we picked up the twins, picked up Cam and Macau, which I'm biggest fan of. Like like I don't think you couldn't have done any better with that, honestly. And you got Finney Smith and Spence back with the Kyrie, and I think they got some picks or something with the KD trade. I'm not sure. But look, we wound up getting Spence back to balance out the culture and balance out the building again. And I feel Spence wants to get paid for that. You know what I'm saying? But in the market now, Spence is like, it's everything in the business. It's what have you done for me lately, bro? Like literally, is what have you done for me lately? And right now we're in a losing streak. You feel me, bro? Under your where I'm not sure of the lineup. And that's another thing I was gonna discuss. Jock's JV's lineups be crazy. Like 1 minute um I'll see what's the name cooking, Cam Thomas cooking, and then he'll just take him out. Or I see like you're taking out Doe and you taking out Spence like at certain times or in clutch situations. Spence is a clutch guy and you're not putting I would put Spence and I would put Cam Thomas out there. You know what I'm saying? And Macau. Because man, Macau been just a straight dog for us. Like elite, please Nets do not trade Macau. Let's build. I want to build around the twins. I would like to build around the twins, and yeah, I like the team now, man. Nothing is wrong with the team to me right now. The team is perfectly fine. Honestly, I think the only problem is the effort. The only problem is the effort. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the guys, man. I don't want to I don't want to mention who, but I was out in the town and I was in the club with some of the guys. You know what I'm saying? The Nets players. They looked like they was a little stressed because of the losing streak and they had to hit the spot up. You know what I'm saying? And look, that looked like a and there were some guys I just spoke about. And not all of them, but it looked like there was a little click. You feel me? Like I guess this is a click, and you know what? They're all cool. They're all I see the camaraderie. They all rock with each other. They all get along. You know what I'm saying? And I was gonna say Paul. But yeah, they all get along, and yeah, they mesh well, all that. And I seen a team at the club, and I was like, oh, dope. Like they locked in like that. Like they go out and all that together. So they definitely must be a dope like they should get it clicking because you know what I'm saying. They're building the camaraderie. You know what I'm saying. So, but they wind up going into a little like slump after that. And when I seen them and like crazy losing streak, and then we get to the Lakers game. We get to the Lakers game, and did you see how they played? They played elite. They was that's how you got to play. It was moving the ball. Cam Thomas was moving the ball, and he was still getting his bag. Feel me? He was letting Macau eat. He was letting Macau cook. Let me rather say, pause. He was letting Macau cook up. You know what I'm saying? He was letting the guys cook up. You know what I'm saying? Doe, I'm not sure what Doe did, but whatever Doe does is good, man. He's a hustle guy. Me, I like when Doe is on full effort because Doe is like he could take over too. He's a stretch, you know what I mean? 3 and D. You know what I'm saying? He guards like he could guard the best player on the other team. That's why people are trying to give up two first. People, I mean, the Nets, I supposedly won two first for Doe. I like Doe. I want Doe to be a net, man. He's like, you know what I'm saying? He don't complain. He just does his job. I rock with Doe, man. Doe's a good dude, man. Straight up. Um, look, we was waiting for Lonnie Walker to come back and give us that scoring, and that's exactly what he's done. You feel me? Lonnie Walker did his thing in that game. Um, I feel the Nets they just got to learn from what the Clippers did. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny they lost to the Clippers in that fashion where they was cooking from that late. Just they brought that energy from that Laker win into the Clipper of game. Went crazy for 3 quarters, and I don't know what happened in the fourth, bro. Like I don't know, and you know what? I do know what happened. Y'all started playing hero ball again, bro. Instead of moving the ball, let everybody get their numbers. Feel me? Everybody's gonna eat, bro. I don't know where's this thing where. And shout out to that Laker game. Spencer Dinwiddie was killing in that game. You know what I'm saying? So everybody was doing their thing. Like we gotta play as a team, my guys. Like I don't understand. Like stop playing with that mentality. Like yo, I'm gonna get traded, so let me put up the best personal effort that I can do. Like you know what I'm saying? Individual stats. Like like bro, play as a team. Don't overpass. I mean, yeah, pass the ball. That's it. Come on, let's get some lobs to let's get some lobs to Clax. Like, come on, like Cam, get in your bag. Also facilitate. You feel me? Because you're an undersized guy, bro. You have to facilitate, bro. As an undersized guy, bro. Of course, we know you could drop 35, 40, 50, maybe 60. We know Cam, but even Kobe had to get in his facilitator bag, bro. At one point, bro. And I apologize to Cam too because I'm tough on Cam, man, because I know Cam can be the guy for us, but I think it's Macau's time to be the guy, and Cam has to be the Kyrie, like you know what I'm saying. He has to be the Kyrie to Macau's LeBron in this situation. You know what I'm saying? And he wants to be Kobe Cam. That's how I look at it. But shout out to the Nets, man. I hope we learn from the Laker game and the Clipper game. Because We gotta get it back in order, bro. Forget trades, forget any of that, bro. The only potential thing is that I'm hearing is that Lakers like Spencer Dinwiddie, and there's been rumors um, the Lakers wanting to trade D'Lo. So I just propose like, yo, all right, give us D'Lo, man. Send Spence to LA where he's from. You know what I'm saying? He's more of a vet. LeBron plays better with vets. D'Lo's a vet, but D'Lo has that young OG vet to him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's like more of the leader of the young guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a cool side leader, not even a lead, just like a side. Just let him do his thing, and I think that would fit perfect in Brooklyn. He already did his thing in Brooklyn. He's a fan favorite, so I wouldn't mind D'Lo. I'm not sure of what the trade situation would be, but I don't mind that. Send Spence. The only thing with that is I'm like, is the Lakers gonna pay Spence? They might. They might. They paid Austin Reeves, so they could potentially pay Spence. I just say Spence is getting old. I think Brooklyn should have been paid him. I don't know what the books is looking like, but Nets, you know them. They just always looking ahead. You know, so shout out to Spencer Dinwiddie. It's my been a fan. You know what I'm saying? He, like I said, he definitely shaped two eras in the Nets. The current one, he got a hand in, like a hand in shaping. You know what I'm saying? And definitely the first stint. Shout out to them. Going across the waters. Going across the waters. Ah, I gotta give him credit, man. Let's go. Yo, shout out to the Knicks, man. Shout out to the Knicks. I put in my notes, yo, Knicks actually look legit. They look overly legit. Like, shout out to the Knicks, man. Shout out to the Knicks. Oh, I had to drink some water for this. But listen, as as a heavy Nets guy, you know what I'm saying? The rivalry is real. And I was originally a Knicks fan. You know what I'm saying? I got to give respect to the Knicks right now. Let me just say that. I'm giving respect to the Knicks. Uh Shout out to Leon Rose, man. He's a mastermind. He I didn't even see that this vision. A lot of people doubted this, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm one where I like to see, like, you see how I just analyze the whole net situation. Like, uh the Knicks situation is what he did, man. That Jalen Brunson, yo, if you look at that deal, people was like, yo, giving Jalen Brunson 100 million, what? Yo, he's gonna double that next contract, bro. Are you kidding me? Jalen Brunson, yo, I'm not sure if how they're looking on the All Star. Um, if Jalen Brunson's All Star, but he's playing like a superstar, bro, right now. He's playing like a superstar. He's like literally transformed the franchise. Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson. With the help of Julius, um, with the progression of Julius, his leadership skills. You know what I'm saying? With the progression of Julius, game. Shout out to Julius, man. Julius is having an amazing year, elite year. Just like the attitude wise, like just everything, man. Julius is him. He's being exemplary. Shout out to Julius, man. He's like literally this could be like a legendary Knicks team right now. Like this is gonna be one of the next teams that they're gonna talk about in history. That they transformed the franchise back to a respectful franchise, a respected franchise. Uh, yeah, Knicks are respectable right now, and you hear the guys talking. I don't know if it was Ian Begley or excuse me if I'm butchering names. I'm like, but somebody said, "Yo, what if we wake up? We can potentially wake up, and the Knicks are in the Eastern Conference Finals, bro." Feel me? So that's crazy. If they get Burks and they get what's the name back, that would be crazy. But Knicks are looking legit, bro. We got that OG trade was solid trade. That's what they needed, just like a super solid, consistent. Like he's gonna give you what he does, what he his job. He's gonna give you. He's gonna do his job consistently. Like not a question. That's what OG does, and he does it like from nothing. Like he no plays called for him. Supposedly, he didn't even know the system. He just said he was gonna cut. And the quote by him, and he's just doing he's doing his job, bro. Melo just recently said, shout out to RJ and shout out to Quick too because they doing their thing over there in Toronto. But Melo just recently said, like, yo, he described RJ's game as bland. Bland. Like I think he kind of said OG was in the same like boat. Like that they don't really have like a just like a spark personality, like, you know, like they just they're just bland with it, but they do their job. You know what I'm saying? But he kind of, I think it was kind of a shot saying that, and people, and this is people say like you know that RJ is a little inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? He could take over the game sometimes, and then he doesn't. You know what I'm saying? OG is consistent. He just, you know what I mean? He just does his job. He does what he has to do. You feel me? So I just think that it was probably just that little bit more consistency in that role. And RJ's looking RJ's looking elite over there in Toronto. You know, he looked like a perfect fit. So maybe it probably might be a change of scenery to like kind of just spark him back up. And shout out to him and his hometown. So yeah, so great trade for both teams. Again, I expressed that before. And I'm loving it. I'm loving the situation. What's going on? The Knicks are looking like literally a the destination. You know what I'm saying? And they don't even need nobody. How about that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we was you know, it was all that trade talk going on. Like they look pretty good. DiVincenzo is playing out his mind. Shout out to DiVincenzo. Um, yeah, shout out to Hartenstein who's playing like a super dog too. Julius, OG, perfect fit. Everybody's doing their thing, man. The Knicks look great, man. Shout out to them. Shout out to the Knicks. Yeah. And with that, I'm gonna say, yo, the East is back. NBA East. The East is back. Shout out to the East, man. The Beast East is back. That's what I was gonna say. The Beast East is back. Um, the East is looking beastie right now. Like we have, yeah, Dame. Dame is cooking right now. Dame is back on timing. No pun. Dame is back on timing. Um, you got you got the Knicks, like I just said. Knicks are playing great right now. Knicks are playing great. We got Boston. Boston is Boston right now. Porzingis is playing elite right now. Porzingis is playing elite. Jason Tatum, Derek White, um, Jalen Brown playing solid. Just all their pieces are clicking in Boston. You got Orlando, who's looking like young studs, man. Pa- Bonchero is killing. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the Heat, which you know what I'm saying. They're solid too. Shout out to Jaime Jaquez Jr., potential rookie of the year. And he, you know what the Heat do. You know what that man does. That rock star, that emo guy. And you got the Sixers. You got Embiid, potentially MVP again. Him and Joker. Uh, Cleveland playing solid. You know what I'm saying? Is this the actual NBA? No, no, no. This is probably last year. But let me go to the East standings on my phone. NBA East standings. Oh wow, same pretty much, yo. Cavs number 4. That's crazy. Same almost as last year, bro. Knicks number 5. Oh yeah, shout out to the Pacers. That's what I was gonna say too. The Pacers are playing like dogs right now. They just got the they just got the trade with Pascal, and and they already got a bunch of weapons, bro. Buddy Hield, sharpshooter. You got the center Miles Turner that everybody was trying to get on their team. Um, who else? You got man, you got Obi over there killing. You got a couple, yo. There's some players on, yo. They got that stretch center, man. That boy be hitting threes. I forgot his name. He's a dog. Hey, he wears the goggles. He's a dog. You got Matherin. You got McConnell. Is McConnell on? Yo, too many dogs on that team. Shout out to the Pacers. I see them. I see them, man. Then you got yo, shout out to the Bulls. Bulls been winning some games I've seen lately. Magic 8, Bulls number 9, Hawks 10. My Nets are at 11, 17, and 25. We can still do our thing, bro. You know I'm always gonna rock with the Nets. Raptors 12, Hornets 13, Wizards 14, Pistons 15 at 4 and 38. Wizards are 7 and 35. Sheesh. Hornets are 9 and 31. Supposedly, I heard Scary Terry might be in the market too, in the trade market. But yeah, East is looking beastie, yo. All them top heavy teams I said, top eight, super solid, and they could definitely compete with the West right now. You know what I'm saying? And compete with each other as well. And the West, the West, I'm gonna just say, yo, shout out to Ant Man. This was my title. Pause. Ant Man getting bigger. Yo, Ant Man, Ant Man. I can't always. I think I always mention Ant Man out of nowhere. But Ant Man is baby Jordan, bro. That play he did when he threw it off the backboard and he yammed it, yo. Shout out to my guy, bro. Ant Man is him. I just wanted to say a quick mention of Ant Man. Then I wanted to say the trade deadline is around the corner. You got names like I said earlier, Spencer Dinwiddie, D'Lo, um Tony. Oh yeah, I just said Scary Terry. Who else? There's a bunch of names flying around. I'm put NBA trade deadline. Let's see what pictures pop up. NBA trade deadline. You just seen Pascal get traded. Um, imagine they blow the Warriors up, bro. Oh my, that'll be insane. And I was just hearing rumors of somebody going there. Oh yeah, Bruce Brown. I heard was on the market. He's on the Raptors right now. Supposedly, Raptors could move him. You know, Masai. He could pull anything off. So, and Burks is on Detroit. That would be dope. If supposedly the Knicks are looking at both of them, I seen that. If they bring back Burks, that'll be dope. And Bruce Brown, a New York favorite, he was on the Nets. You got guys like Boucher and Markkinen. Wow, if they move Markkinen, that would be wow. Oh, and then look, damn. Uh, supposedly, what's the name was on the move? Dejounte and Capella was rumored to be on the move. And look, according to this guy, Pee Wee the Gamer, he looks familiar. Like I know him from somewhere. Like he's from House of Highlights or something, right? Maybe or not. Oh, he probably could be some other guy. But look, saying Capella's injured, so that's a wrap for that trade talk, right? I don't think you can get traded if you're injured or something, or you're least likely. And there's always the Ben Simmons talks. Yo, I wanted to say, I don't Marvin Bagley, right? Yo, I think he just recently got traded, right? Marvin Bagley. Marvin Bagley. Oh yeah, Marvin Bagley moves. Wait, they moved him to the bench. So yeah, Marvin Bagley's on the Wizards now. I'm not sure when did that happen. I'm not sure if that was a recent trade, but I just seen him put, and I was like, yo, that was a great pickup. That was a great pickup. I think he could have been on Detroit, right? Marvin Bagley trade, Pistons trade. Oh yeah, exactly. That looked like a great pickup. Marvin Bagley is looking solid again. Like he's looking like what he was supposed to be. I know he was definitely a lottery pick, if not top five, right? But yeah, he's looking like a super dog right now. And shout out to him. Wow, if imagine the Warriors could get marketing, that would be tough. Oh wow, imagine Hornets trade too. Trades are up in the air, man. I know DeJounte's in talks. Like trades are up in the air right now, and the NBA is gonna. NBA just keeps getting better and better, bro. It does, man. Shout out to the NBA. I need some Nets tickets, yo. Send those. Um, what's next? What's next on the lineup? Oh yeah. So also I wanted to stay on the West. I was gonna say, yo, I wanted to stay on the West. Yo, the Suns look scary, bro. Bradley Beal's back healthy. Yo, they look scary. Just this get this game. KD is still KD, bro. That man is hitting clutch threes. He's hitting just like a walk in the park. All his shots. And yo, look, they just played the stacked Indiana Pacers, bro, and packed them up easy money. Look, Book just went for 50. Book's healthy. Yo, they're scary right here. This big three. I was gonna say, yo, this is the clutchest big three in the game. The clutchest. You got Bradley Beal. He's cooking. Like, yo, they're scary, bro. Suns might take it. No cap. Shout out to the Suns. Shout out to KD, man. I know I was a little sour on KD. I was saying he's the best player in the world, and I dubbed it because he left the Nets. But KD is still solid, bro. He's still him, bro. He's still like a championship piece. Shout out to KD. Shout out to Book. Shout out to Bill. Yo, this team is scary. I can't say it enough. Shout out to them. Yeah, it's on the West. Speaking of someone who's still elite, think who I'm gonna talk about. Someone who's still elite. LeBron James. Yo, shout out to LeBron, man. Shout out to LeBron. Bro, he's still outrunning dudes, bro. He's outrunning young players. This man's 38. This man's older than me. Come on, IQ. Bro, son, he's still him. He's like a young dude out there, bro, with the grades. He's him. What a pass by D'Lo. You see, yo, Braun. Honestly, D'Lo's not the problem, Braun. Keep it a stack, bro. You see how D'Lo just played. He's not the problem. Yo, LeBron, dog, the dog of dogs. LeBron core vision is unmatched, bruh. He's doing that this year, year 21, right, bruh. He gonna do it. He gonna keep doing it. He's LeBron is not real, bro. He's an AI. He's the first AI. I think he made his body half AI already, bro. Oh, those bronze is crack. Those bronze is fire. I can't front. Shout out to Braun, man. Baby goat. Yeah. Um. So I wanted to say I was leaving with that. I was gonna say I was gonna switch to entertainment, and I think this album is about to drop. Right, right or wrong? Benny's album should be dropping soon, and the transition from Braun to Benny. This song is elite, bro. This song is elite. Mm, mm. Yo, shout out to Benny, man. Benny's album about to drop. Benny just recently dropped a freestyle on the radar. You know what I'm saying? He's making his rounds. Big dog. That's how we started off the momentum. Benny's always dropping though, so you know. Uh he just did recently his Breakfast Club interview, which was a good interview. Just check that out. You see, I watched pretty much the whole damn thing. Um Shout out to Benny, man. Benny been on a run right now. And he been on a run like nonstop. And I guess this is his first major label release, and I'm anticipating it. I can't wait. Everybody knows I'm a Griselda Avenger. Day one Griselda, no cap. Shout out to B Dot. You know what I mean? We always showing, the Griselda guys, you know what I mean, all the love and the flowers. Shout out to them. We giving the relevant no, let me not say that. We're giving today's artist flowers as well. You know what I mean? Shout out to Drink Chance, my favorite show ever. You know what I mean? And me personally, I want to just give the guys that is doing it now their flowers too. Like, you know what I mean? Before some, God forbid, they pass type shit.